got me another portable ice maker. If you've seen any of my previous videos on portable ice makers, they're really handy. This one's got some features that I really like. That's why I bought it. I'm going to explain it coming up. I'm Roger, welcome to the Loft Above the Shop. And up here, yeah, there's a little kitchenette area up here. This is, we used to actually live up here before we built our house. I do have a refrigerator up here. It's in the corner. Of course, it's a big full size and it's not turned on. I do have a refrigerator downstairs in the shop. That's the beer fridge, of course. Well, every once in a while you want to have a cocktail or maybe a soft drink on the rocks, or maybe you just want ice water. Well, that refrigerator down there does have a freezer. And you can use the old-fashioned ice cube trays in there. The problem is I always forget to fill them up. So we, have a few cocktails or got a few people over or whatever, and then you forget to fill it up. I can go in the house and I can get ice out of our fridge in there because it has an ice maker. Well, I bought an ice maker quite a while back that we use at the campground, and I keep it up there. And what I like about this type of ice maker is you do not have to hook it up to a water source. You just add water, it makes ice, and of course it doesn't store it, but my other ice makers don't store the ice either, other than the ones that are actually built into the refrigerator freezer. So once you make a batch of ice, you take it out. I put it in a plastic, like a gallon freezer bag, stick it in the freezer, and we've always got ice. And when I want more, it doesn't take long to make ice with one of these. Well, this one here's got a couple different features, and if you're wondering what brand it is, it's Freezimer. There's the little owner's manual that came with it, model HIM35B, and I bought this on Amazon. So I'll explain a few things about it. Number one, it's small and it's light. By light, I mean it's probably 15 pounds. So it's not some great big thing you gotta try to haul around. It's got a removable basket in it. Take the ice out. It's even got a little self-storing ice scoop in there if you want to just scoop some ice out. It has a drain at the bottom, drain plug underneath, that you can drain the thing when you are done cleaning it or when you're going to store it or whatever. So what I'm going to do here is I've just taken this out of the box. I haven't even turned it on yet. It is plugged in. I did make sure the drain plug was in before I added anything. And what I have here is a couple cups of water with a couple tablespoons of vinegar in it, because I am going to clean this. So this has a cleaning function. And I'll get you in on this close and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so what I'm doing here, since this is brand new and I don't know who's had their hands in there or where it's been, or may have some dirt in there from assembly and manufacturing, I don't know. So I'm going to set the basket back in. And as I said, this is just water. Good water, not out of our tap up here, because this is non-filtered well water up here. This is from in the house, run through our system. So I'm going to put this in. Then there's the on-off button here. If you push and hold that for 3 seconds, it will go into its cleaning cycle. And a little green light will come on. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little green light on the top that shows it started its cleaning cycle. And of course, we're not going to film it going through its cleaning cycle because there's nothing to see. But once it gets done with the cleaning cycle, I'll show you how it drains, and then we'll actually put some fresh water in there after I do a rinse. I don't want my ice cubes tasting like vinegar, and we'll make some ice. Okay, I don't know how well you can see these buttons here on the top, but you got an on-off, a clean, and then you have a select to select your type of ice cube, which I'll get into in a minute. The first LED on there is for ice full. The second one will let you know when you need to add water. Of course, the third one we have on right now, so we're running the cleaning cycle. Then you have your choice between large ice cubes and small ice cubes, and that's what that select button is for. Give you a peek inside of this. It's running this little cleaning cycle there. I can hear it running. It's actually quite quiet. And this is that little area where you can store your ice scoop, or over there if you wish. And boy, that smells like vinegar. But we'll let this run. Okay, the cleaning cycle took, I don't know, about 5 minutes. So what I need to do now is drain the water out of here. the water vinegar combination thing, and then I'm going to run a rinse cycle through, and I won't video all of that. But to empty this, there is a drain plug on the bottom and the front. It's got a little tab on. I'm not going to turn this upside down because then I'll have to let this set for a long time before I can use it again. Anytime you have something with a refrigeration compressor in, you need to keep it upright. So what I'll do is just turn this 90 degrees over the sink and let it drain. Smells like vinegar. Okay, I ran my cleaning cycle and then I did a rinse cycle, and I see there's a little black thing right there, but I can't seem to get that off. I have to scrub that with something later. If you look in the bottom there, hopefully you can see that there's a minimum and maximum level mark. So you absolutely need the minimum, of course, but don't fill it over maximum or you may have a problem. And if you look clear in the bottom there in the front, that little round circle, that's the drain plug. So I'll get some water in here and we'll go to making some ice. Okay, I've got a jug of water here that I brought from in the house because that's a filtered system. And the water out here is well water, and while it's drinkable, it's not real tasty. It has a high sulfur content and smells like the proverbial rotten egg well water. So we want to use something filtered and fresh. So I'll fill this up to the max line there, which is what this holds. I think this is about a half gallon, I would say. I'll set my basket back in place in there. Power button. Right now it's set for small ice cubes. I think I'm going to make big ones. And this is fairly quiet. It's running right now and I'm standing right next to it, so if you can hear it. And of course I got a 3D printer running up here too, so that makes some noise. This is fairly quiet. It's makes no more noise than a refrigerator. Okay, so this has been running for a little while and it's made several little batches. It makes 9 ice cubes at a time and it cranks them out about every 6, 7, 8 minutes. It depends on your ambient temperature, and the ambient temperature up here in the loft today is 69, which is a whole lot warmer than it is outside with that cold rain. Cold October day. So we'll cocktail glass. Supplied little mini scoop. These are bullet-shaped ice cubes. I'll give you a close-up of them here in a minute. Store that back in there and let that make some more. Oh, maybe you can see that there through the glass. These are bullet-shaped. And this is the large. The smaller ones, obviously, would be smaller. We'll set that down and we'll have to test this out. Yes, it's good, but can't show drinking alcohol on here. So there's the glass, there's the ice in it. Here's the ice maker. It works very well. I haven't quite figured out where it's going to live yet. It will not live down in the shop because it's too dusty and dirty down there. So I've just got to find a location up here someplace where I can have it set up, and then when I need ice, I'll just make several batches, throw them in a freezer bag, and put them in the fridge downstairs in the freezer. This does not keep ice frozen. It makes ice. It does not keep it frozen. And most of the portable ice makers you see like this will work the same way. And it's just about ready to unload again. Another batch coming out, another 9 cubes. Now the very first batch were a little small in diameter. I think that's because it was just getting started. But like I said, it cranks out 9 ice cubes every 6, 7, 8 minutes. So there's another batch that's dumped down into the basket. It'll go on to making some more. And when the water gets low, it will light this up here, let you know you need to add water. When the ice basket gets full, there's a little sensor in there, flap that lifts up. This will light up telling you it's full, which means you need to take it out, and then we'll continue to make ice. Again, what I like about these is you don't have to come up to water supply. You can take them anywhere you want. and they make ice very quickly. So if you'd like to get one of these, I'll put the link on Amazon of where I bought this. And I'm what they call an Amazon associate, so if you would happen to buy one of these, I will get a small commission on that, which kind of helps around the shop here. Does not change your cost whatsoever. So if you got anything out of this, appreciate getting a thumbs up. Always helps the channel. Roger in the Loft Above the Shop. Freezimer. Portable ice maker. This thing's great. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one.